Alright, hello and welcome back everybody to the stream. It's been a while since I've been able to go online. I've been busy with a few real life stuff, so I haven't really been able to stream these past couple of days, but now I am back. And we'll pick up right where we left off last time, basically doing these two, Heaven Sent and knocking on Heaven's door. Uh, I have a feeling, but will most likely be wrong, that one of those will unlock Heaven on High, this giant tower right there. So, without further ado, let us go. Since this is closer, I'll start with this. Alright. Where's the blasted boat? It should have been here by now. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. My daughter is late returning from Kugani, you see, and I thought to come and look for her. I can't imagine the Confederacy giving her any trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for the Ruby Tithe. Oh gods, what if the Rikojin caught sight of her? My dear, sweet Shihomi. She only meant to bring home a bit of old furnishings to give comfort to our village. I don't know what I'd do if anything should happen to her. I know this is sudden, but you've the look of a man who can handle a bit of danger. Would you be willing to look for my daughter? She should be traveling close to the shore of Sakazuki. Alright. For these, I will do them one at a time as they usually involve some bit of story. Unlike the other side quests, which are only the one without much follow up. Those I could just group a few of them together and just be done with it. For that, I do want to set aside appropriate amount of time and kind of like uh, have nothing else, no other side quests being done concurrently with it. That way, I could experience the quest line, if it's a quest line, at its fullest. Alright, let's see what happened here. Ah, please stay away. Not another step. Mm, yeah, I'll do the second one. From Isari, you say? Was it my father who sent you for me? My ship was attacked by the Red Kojin, but I was saved by this warrior of the blue. Would that he could have saved the cargo on board. Save the cargo? Very well. Wait, your kindness is greatly appreciated. You cannot mean to go against the Red Kojin, not alone. And he went alone. Please, sir, you have to go after him. He was gravely injured in my rescue. It would be suicide for him to face them in his condition. I mean, I guess that the description overconfident Kojin is well justified for that Kojin. And yes, of course he's outnumbered. Alright. There we go. How could I fall for such an obvious trap? Thank you, brave warrior. Oh, thank goodness you're both alright. Why have you come, woman? Well, that's no way to treat somebody. I... I'm sorry. You both were gone for so long I began to worry, and... Do not misunderstand. I am not angry. I meant only to say this place is dangerous. But the Red are gone now, and your cargo is safe. Everything is there, yes? One, two, yes, this seems to be all of it. The others will be so happy when they see these goods. Thank you so much. Then my work here is finished. Wait, please. Would you at least tell me the name of the galleon Kojin who rescued me? My name? I am Kabuto of the Blue. You, brave warrior. What is the name of the man who rescued me? Shirogame. I shall remember it. I haven't much, but please, let me repay you both for your kindness. Shirogami saved my life. For another to repay my debt of gratitude would be a stain on my honor. I see. Then at the very least, let me give you something. Most of these goods are worn or broken, but if anything here is to your liking, by all means. Broken? Repairing them is part of my training as a craftsman. Thankfully, the merchants of Kogani are willing to part with such wares for relatively little. Still, I hope there is something here that pleases you. What is this? What is this? Ah, that is a Karakuri puppet. Would that I knew who made it or how. Fixing it was quite the challenge. Still, the children back home will love. I would have this Karakuri. Oh, that is a fine choice. Yes, fine choice indeed. Far be it from me to deny the Kojin who saved me his reward. Shirogami, meet with me at the entrance to Tamamizu. There, I will present you with a token of my thanks. Okay, so to Tamamizu I go. I have a feeling this might be what unlocks the Kojin Beast Tribe quest for me. A peculiar one, isn't he? Certainly not the best with words, but his heart is pure and sword true. Thank you again for your help. Delivering these home should be easy enough on my own. Take care and safe travels. Oh, so he wants me to meet him at the land entrance of Tamamizu then. Not a big deal at all. You have come. Good. There you are. You disobeyed me to go and search for treasure again, didn't you? You got busted. What's this? Ah, Shirogami, a welcome surprise. I hope Kabuto has not given you too much trouble. He saved my life, and so I wish to present him a token of my gratitude. I did not realize you were acquainted. Perhaps I should take my leave. Wait, Kabuto, where are you going? What of your gift to Shirogame? So you did not come to speak with him? I was not even aware he was here. I came here searching for you. How many times must I tell you not to go searching for treasure on your own? The Red are running amok in the Ruby Sea. You know this. Yes, I went alone, and yes, I was saved by Shirogame. But I believe it was fate. It brought us together and rewarded me with a Karakuri puppet. I will not deny you are a gifted fighter, but it would be foolish to mistake today's happenstance for good fortune, though I suppose you have done worse in more favorable situations. Before we continue, I wish to add today's find to the treasure vault. You seem puzzled, Shirogami. Ah, you must think he means to travel to the Isle of Zeki. Allow me to explain. As you are well aware, the Isle of Zeki has been home to the most prized relics of both the Red and the Blue since time immemorial. Though the Red guard it fiercely, they can no longer subsist on the plunder of the Imperials. Now they deem that we join in their work as merchants and raiders. No, they demand, I mean. Okay. Naturally, we refused, and so they deny us entry to the vault. Rather than take up arms against our brothers, we have taken it upon ourselves to create a new treasure vault here in Tamamizu. To that end, we have devoted a great deal of effort to searching far and wide for treasure in which to fill our vault. If certain individuals would learn not to wander off on their own, I could take comfort in knowing such efforts are not wasted. The others would only slow me down. You will have to forgive Kabuto. He is as stubborn as his shell is thick. But you are not here to listen to our quarrels. Come, let us make our way to the treasure vault. Kabuto, you've returned. What wondrous treasure have you brought us today? You can't possibly expect to fill the vault on your own. Such a task is much too great, even for you. Let us help, brother. No, I work alone. Oh my, you never mentioned the puppet was a Kojin. Such detail, such craftsmanship. Kame will surely be pleased with a treasure so fine. Kabuto of the Blue. What? Makura? Was that you? No one walks alone, Kabuto. To turn your back on your brothers and sisters would be folly of the greatest order. Atsukumogame. Oh, great divine spirit. We are humbled by your presence. What is going on? Raise your heads and be proud. You have done well to gather such a glorious bounty. But the task before you is too great for a single Kojin, Kabuto. You must lead your brothers and sisters. Lead them to ever greater treasure and prosperity. You have been chosen, brother. I am honored. Truly, I am. I swear on my honor, our vault will overflow with riches. But I need no help to. Silence. You will form a company of treasure seekers, starting with him. You. Yes, you, the fleshy one. Please, Divine One, there's no need to burden him with such insolence. You call yourself a warrior, but your prowess pales before the might of Shirogame. Was it not you who said it was fate that brought you together? Yes, but how do you... You must accept that to which fate has bound you, Kabuto, and do so with all your heart. So this is probably one of the Beast Tribe quests I'll be unlocking for Stormbringers. Henceforth, you and yours will be known as the Divine Circle. Who else shall join you in this endeavor? Well, there is Zukin, Makura, and Shikitahi. I mean, that is, if it isn't an inconvenience. Where is your backbone, Kabuto? The duty placed upon you is both sudden and daunting, so your uncertainty shall be forgiven. But only this once. Furthermore, until you prove your resolve to be unbending and your mind focused, I, Tsukumu, will oversee your operations personally. And with that, our team is assembled. Let us step forth, seek out the untold riches of the realm that even the Red Kojin will burn with envy. Alright, let's see. Beast Tribe, quest complete. Yep. Ukojin have begun making contributions to the treasure vault in Tamamizu. Nice. Of course, it shall be left alone for now. I will probably be doing those off screen. Right, increase familiarity with the Kojin. Kojin Beast Tribe quests are now available from Zukin at Tamamizu. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Shikitahi. In order to undertake the next Beast Tribe main quest, you must first complete the main scenario quest Silence in 3 parts. Well, to Kojin is Divine 1. Alright, so... Well, just out of curiosity, okay, so... There are regular 3 quests. Let's see what they have. So for the Sango, they got Ventures, a Zeki Groper, and an Amberjack. But I do not believe they have much more to offer yet. Well, yeah, they don't really have much to offer. Alright. Well, I wonder if Makura sells something. Kabuto has never been one to work with others, but please, do what you can for him. Okay, so that means that to get this mount, I need to do the Beast Tribe quests. Not the side quests. Alright. Well, I am at least done with that. I'll head over to Isari once more to get the final quest. That side quest that's there. Then we can start moving on to some Stormblood content. In order to undertake this quest, you must first clear floor 50 of the Palace of the Dead. Alright. So, this is most likely heaven on high, but since I haven't really completed 450 yet, I can't really do anything with it, so it's gonna have to stay like that. Every Monday I do run it with friends. I believe we cleared floor 20, I want to say, or maybe even floor 30. Don't remember exactly, but we are making good progress on it. And if there are any voice cutscenes, I will be muting myself.
私の頼んだ任務を放り出してお出かけか？連絡もなしとずれないじゃないか。
よつえ殿、申し訳ない。一族の危機であったのだ。我らが拠点が人の襲撃を受けて。
海賊衆にうまいことはめられたんだね。まったく肝心な時に無能なんじゃ何のための契約よ。おかげで私まで仕事を果たせなかった。あいつらを虐げて身も心も引き裂いて生き様すべてを踏みにじってから殺してやるはずだったの。ま、済んだことは仕方がない。代理総督としてお前さんたちに任務を果たせなかった罰を下そうじゃないか。
待て、待つのだ。
ダメ、全然ダメ。こいつらなんかじゃ笑えもしないわ。当然よね。不愉快だけど恨んでないもの。やっぱりなぶるのはドマの連中でないと。これはベニコーラのご神道かい？なるほど。妖刀と噂に聞くだけあって技物じゃないか。今回の失態はこれで清算できるかもね。
ゼノス様、許してくれるか。左遷は嫌だ。早く戻ってあいつと戦いたいの。
お前さん、 そんなに私の舌が嫌かい？つくづくしつけのなってないアホだね。あいつっていうのがどちら様だか知らないけどね。望みを叶えたいなら死ぬ気で働くもんさ。分かったらこの刀を持ってきな、デクノボ。
ドマの領地ヤンサ。踏み入ったその場所は静けさに包まれていた。けれど巨大な魔導フィールドの向こう、隔離されたドマ城を見た時の気持ちは今も忘れられない。命、尊厳、希望、あらゆるものを失った国。静寂をかき分けて私たちは進んでいった。
Alright, alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I am gonna have to put off a main scenario quest for just a bit longer. I want to finish up the samurai quest as soon as possible, because I'm pretty sure that the next time I'll be able to actually unlock it is when I start unlocking Shadowbringer's expansion stuff. So this is a level 68 one, so it's gonna be level 70. It's probably gonna be the next one, even though I'm at the appropriate level, I don't believe. What is that? Anyway, I don't think I will be doing the, whatchamacallit, any more of them for now. I don't think it will let me do it, is what I should say, rather. Oh, I am too far away. Alright. Okay. It's into this aetherite. Oh, we're 149 to the north. So I will go to the north real quick to grab that one. Because might as well. It's always nice to get a start on getting the aether currents whenever you're in a new area. That way, when you are very close to getting it and you finish the area and have unlocked a higher speed, you don't really have that much left to unlock, and you could just unlock flight super quickly after that. Right, 287 to the south, that's where we're going, so it works out nicely. Oh, the Falcon Porter. How's my gear looking? It's looking good. I don't need to repair right now. Alright. Got the Falcon Porter. 185 to the south. So there is Makoto. You will have to wait for just a second. Makoto. Oh, to the west. Nope, I see it. The ruin serving as Ugetsu's hideout. What is near? Excuse me. I shall scout on ahead. Meanwhile, pray scour the area for insurgents and tend to them. Alright, so yeah, last time we left off, we found Ugetsu's hideout. We should go and hunt him down. So now we are actually doing that. Should be hitting another Aether Current soon. 192 to the south. So I'm gonna just go straight south. So that I would hopefully hit it. I see it. A Doman Weasel is that big. My goodness. Ooh, we have a hunt mark, so we might as well just get it. Alright, so that's one out of the two. So I'll get the second one. Alright. Now that that is done, go ahead and hunt for Ugetsu. Let's see. 233 to the west. Oh, this is working out nicely so far. So Yaxia, yep, I got 3 so far. Okay, so that's where the destination is. I see another hunt mark, which I will get right after I attune to the Aether Current, once I find it. And there it is. Alright, now that that is attuned to, time to kill these two before, well, this is closer to my actual quest, so I'll just kill these two. Alright. Now there's the destination. Since there's darkness looming around at the destination, that means it's gonna be a fight. Here's an insurgent. Alright. There's another destination with insurgents. Oh, I wonder what the next one is. Southwest. Alright, so I'll have to leave it for now. I'll probably be going there soon anyway. Alright, southwest. Yeah, it's leading towards that area, which... Wait, what is it called? Yuzuka Manor. I don't know why, but I read that as the Yakuza. Alright, okay, it's gonna take me in a different direction altogether. Well, no worries, as long as it's taking me in a certain direction, I'm fine with it. Before I have to go back, I'll probably look for it. Gasu's nowhere to be seen. Then that means... he's on his way to Gugane. To pay your captain a visit. Kami, preserve. We must hurry back. Yes, we will. Okay, so I'm gonna have to speak to you again. No time to wait, Shirogami. Let's hurry back to Kugane. Oh, that's convenient. That is really convenient. Well, it looks like I'll have to do one more boss fight before I finish off. It's gonna be against Ugetsu with that. Oh, that's an awesome katana, dude. Hopefully I don't actually wipe on this one. Because I have been known to wipe on certain boss fights. And there goes the captain. Mm-hmm. No! Well... what did you expect? Look at that guy. Forgive me. I was too weak. Yeah, you were. I mean, I'm sorry. The Sexagumi, yours now. You must finish. And he dies. There we go. Dude, where did you get that glamour? Well, well, for a moment, I doubted my eyes, but it really is you. Kagetsu. I hadn't expected to see you in a Sexagumi uniform, dear sister. Ah, what a twist. What a twist. I just took out my lightsaber. That stands. Yes. The very picture of Master himself. So you are Musase's final pupil. And the samurai who felled Shiden. What's it to ya? We meet at last. Getsu, at your service. Like you, I trained under Musase. And like you, I was made to walk his absurd path. We are practically brothers. It's a shame, then, that we stand on opposing sides. Hingashi has known peace for too long. Her leaders have grown soft and they spend their days in decadence. Their existence is a blight, one that must be burned out with the fires of revolution. To kindle this fire, I bait Shide and assassinate the Tyru. But thanks to you and yours, the attempt ended in miserable failure. Till now we have kept to the shadows, but that time is past. Now few people share our vision, and by bringing them into the fold, we shall have the strength to face the Bakugo openly and defeat it. Removing your captain was the first step in this endeavor. With him gone, the good men and women of the Sexagumi may choose with their hearts. If there are any souls here who would join our cause, we welcome you with open arms. The offer stands for you too, Kagetsu, my brother pupil. Will you not create a new world with me? She gonna unleash some odd power right now? Create. You can create not with the edge of a blade. Nay, what you seek is to destroy. Should the Bakugo fall, Hingashi would be plunged into another age of blood. I'm just new to this place. Why am I agreeing? Blood will flow, aye, but it will serve to nourish and strengthen a new nation, one that is free of the corruption that tainted the old. What we have now is not peace, but stagnance. Hingashi is become a morass of decay, and we samurai must be the tsunami that washes it clean to make way for true peace. Samurai fights to ward off chaos, not create it. You've forgotten Master Musashi's teachings. Clearly, my breath is wasted on you. But what of the others? Will you remain mindless slaves to the Bakugo, or will you join me and bring about true change? I want that sword so bad. Disappointing. I had hoped some of you would see sense, but if we must fight, then so be it. I have no desire to spill blood needlessly. Let us settle this away from the masses. On the Isle of Beko, your people against mine. Though if I may make an observation, it seems you may want for blades, dear sister, now that your men are aware of our connection. There's a final showdown at the Isle of Beku then? Hear me, my comrades. As leader of the first squad, I have been chosen to carry on Captain Kongo's legacy. Battle against Ugetsu promises to be bloody. But come what may, we must prevail. The future of Hingashi rests upon us. Oh, so maybe the final one is the showdown one, which is gonna be a level 71. Forgive me, Shirogami, but it is all true. Ugetsu is my older brother, and Kagetsu is my birth name, though I have long cast it aside. We were born into a samurai family in the capital, Ukyo. From a tender age, Ugetsu showed tremendous talent as a swordsman, and everyone knew him as a child prodigy. But to me, he was always the kind and caring brother. I was proud of him, and I couldn't have been prouder when the legendary Musase took him as a pupil. Then he took to the road for his training, and I never saw him again. It was a different man who returned. Instead of easy smiles, he wore frowns. Instead of good-natured quipping, he engaged in heated tirades directed at the Bakupo and the great lords. There was so much anger, but more than that, there was despair. Despair for this country. Not long thereafter, he parted ways with Master Musashi and began instructing me in the katana. As far as back then, I believe he harbored the dream of toppling the Bakupo, and so instilled in me the skills to survive in a war-ravaged world. In time, I came into my own as a samurai. And then it happened. My brother assassinated high-ranking officers of the Bakupo, and our family was made to pay the price. Our line was ordered wiped from existence. My parents were summarily executed. It was only by chance that I escaped their fate. Out on the streets and without a home, I journeyed to Kugane. I adopted the name Makoto and knocked on the Sexagumi's doors, with but one purpose in my mind: punishing Ugetsu. We may share the same blood, but I can never forgive him for our parents. Blood is on his hands. But for all my determination, I am no match for my brother. And while his cause grows in strength, mine only weakens. In our culture, people are defined first by their birth, and the revelation that I am kin to Ugetsu has shaken my men's faith in me. They may not accept my authority, even though the captain willed it. And with him gone, there is naught I may depend on save mine own conviction, and you, Shirogane. Even should it cost me my life, I swear to end my brother's ambition. I pray that you will stand with me through this trying time. Why am I having Itachi Sasuke flashbacks right now? Alright, looks like this will be the final one. Ooh. Satsukuren. Oh, that's a new one. Costs 50 Kenki. And alright. Shirogami, my fears have become reality. Members of the Sexagami are deserting, one after another. Finding out that I am Ugetsu's sister, and you, Musase's pupil, has shattered their faith in our cause. So many gone. We haven't the strength to face the insurgents. We have to convince them to return somehow. There is no two ways about my connection to Ugetsu, but if we can dispel the stigma surrounding Master Musase at least, they may yet have a change of heart. I require but a chance to speak my piece. Will you help me round up our disillusioned comrades? I'll look around the barracks and the north side of town. If you could focus your search on the south. Alright, I guess that is doable. Alright, so there's the two there, and then one at Koganidori. They say you bested the lieutenant, but I'll be damned if you didn't use dirty tricks you learned from the craven Musase. The captain calls? What's the insurgent's sister want now? Might as well see what sort of lame excuse she's got in store. That's the spirit. Alright, let's see. Oh, there he is. What do you want, Aijin? I have naught to say to the likes of you. captain desires a chance to explain. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hear her out. Why did you leave in the first place if it's that easy to convince you to come back? That is what I want to know. If it really is that easy to just convince you to come back, as simple as a, hey, you should hear her out, why leave? Baby-faced Sexagumi. Looks like it's not... Look, it's not like I mistrust you and the captain. It's just... I can't work up the will to fight anymore. She wants to talk, does she? Well, I doubt anything she says will change my mind, but I'll go along with it for now. Alright, let me go to the barracks again. And there it is. They're all there, the gruff, the consensuous, and the baby-faced. My thanks for your help, Shirogami. Let's begin before they change their minds. Cutscene time. Hear me, my comrades. In our nation, Musashi is a name that evokes loathing. All know that his were the hands that created the monster Ugetsu, and all know that he evaded responsibility for fear of death. But naught could be further from the truth, for Musashi ever taught that a samurai's calling is to preserve order. However, Ugetsu seeks to do the very opposite. In bringing down the Bakugo, he means to usher in such chaos as to trigger another age of blood. Ugetsu may have trained under Musashi, but he was no true pupil of his. Nay, his true pupil stands before you now, and he, like his master did, wields his katana to protect the peace. Bah, protect the peace. You like to say. But what did Musashi ever do to protect the peace? Can you tell us that? I would ask the same question. All we know is that he challenged warriors the realm over and never was once defeated. An impressive feat to be sure, but it's neither here nor there. It takes strength to protect the peace. As we strive to hone our skills through rigorous training, Musashi honed his through duels. And that's not helping, really. I'll do the first one. It sounds more poetic a bit. At least to me. Wait a second. The Kogarashi? Mystery samurai who roamed the land smiting the wicked when I was little? The man who protected the weak and punished common crooks and great lords alike before vanishing like the wind? But was Musashi all along? I became a samurai because of him. Me too. Kogarashi was my hero. Wanted to change the world like him. Looking back, it was when I first heard tell of Kogarashi that the desire to take up the katana took root in my heart. I had known that Master Musashi journeyed the land with my brother, but to think that he did so as Kogarashi, could the experience have pushed Ugetsu to his extreme beliefs? Very well, Captain. You were wrong about Musashi, but what have you to say for yourself? Ah, that's right. That's right. We haven't forgotten about that. Your brother's the bastard that's trying to tear down our nation. How can we trust you? Ah, enough. I've been biting my tongue, but I can't stand it anymore. Where did he come from? Hello there, Shirogami. Fancy seeing me here, I shouldn't doubt. The idea occurred to me to visit Musashi's homeland, you see. And you know how spontaneous I can be. But what do I find upon arriving but this painful display of narrow-mindedness? The old man will be turning in his grave. Who the hells are you? Who am I? Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is what I did, and that was to journey with Shirogami and Musashi in a quest to right wrongs. We've established that you all respect and admire Musashi, who happens to be your childhood hero Kogarashi. Well then, you should know what he used to always say about his own countrymen, that you're so focused on a person's birth you blind yourself to his true worth. It's so bleeding obvious. I can't believe I have to say this, but having a villain for a brother doesn't make Makoto a villain. In spite of their relationship, she opposes him, for God's sake. Now look at yourselves. None of you were born into samurai families, but through hard work, you've made it this far. Become who you wanted to be. What Makoto has done is no different. Like you, she's broken free of the shackles of her birth to live a life of her own choosing. Oh, is Babyface gonna say something? By the Kami, why could I not see this? After all we've been through together as comrades. Damn it, you're right. How many times have I had to put up with scorn because I came from a poor village? But there I was, dealing scorn to the captain. Striking me down for a fool. I've always despised this aspect of our culture, yet all this time I remained its unwitting prisoner. Come, my friends. Let us bring back those of us who are still at large. We have a battle to win and peace to protect. You're the gentleman from the inn in Ul'dah. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Excuse me. Oh, don't mention it. I'm a showmaster by trade, and words are my domain, swords. Not so much. So I'll bow out here. Ooh, I think I'll go and take a dip in one of those hot springs I've heard so much about. The rest, I leave in your capable hands, Shirogami. Put a stop to Ugetsu and give the old man the peace he deserves. Oh, that's a cool emote. Excuse me. The appointed hour is nigh. Let us make for the field of battle or the Isle of Beku. Alright, Isle of Beku is Ruby Sea, if I'm not mistaken. Right off of Tamamizu. Alright, so... well, actually... there's Tamamizu. Alright, let's go and try not to die. You know, it would be helpful if the Kojin of the Blue, the denizens of this island, would, you know, come and back me up in this fight. It's not like I've done a lot of stuff for them or anything, no. Alright. All wayward members are returned, and with their resolve restored, let us go and face Ugetsu. Level sync is in effect. It'll be level 70. Yada yada. Okay. Alright, let's hope I don't die. Will this false peace continue, or will the fires of true change sweep across the land, Today we decide Hingashi's history. Today we decide whose path is right, Musase's or mine. There is but one among you worthy of being my opponent. He who trained under mine own master. Come, Shirogami. Show me the strength of your conviction. Ah, the intensity of the music. Not helping. Okay, that's just not fair. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, I decided to use that one. Slayer of 1,000 souls. Come on, tell me that's not an epic title. Ah, there we go. No, so much undone. I have defeated Lord Ugetsu. Now the rest are running away. Duty complete, and I haven't wiped. Awesome. Oh, that's an epic katana. You know, depending on how the gear I'm gonna get looks, I might change my samurai glamour. And keep that as my ninja glamour. The glamour that I have on right now. Why do you stay your blade? You're her brother, for God's sake. It is over. The heavens have chosen. Now strike me down. A samurai must be decisive. Finish me, or I shall finish you. Okay, there it is. Good. You've grown strong, little sister. Come, my friends, let's return to the barracks. Just like that. Wow, that was an epic conclusion. Oh, really? It didn't tell. Oh, okay. Fine. I will travel to. Where is it? Am I missing it? Oh, there it is. Alright, let us go and claim our prize. And oh god, the sounds outside. We've succeeded in quelling a major threat to the nation, and it was in no small part due to you, Shirogami. You have my eternal gratitude. Oh, hey, Crash. How's it going, man? While not all insurgents are accounted for, without a leader to unite them, they will eventually scatter to the winds. As for me, my appointment as captain of the Sixagami has since been made official. It's a heavy burden, but I swear to bear it with honor and live up to Captain Kongo's faith in me. Meanwhile, the revelation of Kugarashi's true identity has been doing its rounds of our order, which seem that nigh all of our younger members idolize him and joined out of the desire to make a difference. In embarking upon his quest, I believe that Master Musashi in part wished to sow the seeds of a new generation. Getsu sought the quick path to change, cared not that it was fraught with strife and suffering. Saw Hangashi as a dilapidated house fit only to be torn down. But Master Musashi sought to restore this house board by board, nail by nail, one injustice at a time, even should it take several lifetimes. To ensure that his legacy lives on, I will embark upon my own quest of change here in Kugani, and I pray that you will do the same no matter where your road takes you. Awesome. Alright, new ability. By facing your brother pupil in Mortal Kombat, you have... I couldn't read fast enough. Alright. This concludes the samurai quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Register the product, Final Fantasy Shadowbringers, completed main scenario quest Shadowbringers, completed the role quest Courageborn Appear. Once you have done so, the next samurai quest will be available from Makoto. So I need to come back here when I am ready. Sam, I am. Alright. So off to the important stuff. Let's open up this armor coffer. Okay, so it is not really as powerful as... Let me put some clothes on. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so it's not really as powerful as what I have on right now. Well, where's this save? Alright, so there's that. Okay, that actually fits pretty well with the katana that I have. Let's see if I toggle that off. It's pretty nice. It's samurai exclusive. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna use it probably as glamour later on. Where should I put it? Put it here. Alright, where was Hyunxia? There it is. I'm gonna head there and continue on with the main scenario quest now. Now that we have finished the most important side quests that I could do, the samurai, I can move on to the main scenario quest. That is until I find another side quest. Southwest. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up the main scenario quest first. Anyway, get it moving along, then I'll worry about Aether Currents. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is the Susanoo Mount. I think it even is in the name. Let me check. Okay, so that's a Reveling Kamui. Alright, so it's not really in the name, but... I wonder if that's the Blissful. Okay. Yes, this is far enough. Here we proceed further. I should speak of Hyunxia and what became of her. What lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it. But is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once, your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Hyunxia to act in his stead, and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purge would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Hyunxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Yeah, I thought as much, Crash. The music itself was pretty similar, especially when Phase 2 hit when we were doing the fight. I was like, I know I heard that somewhere. Alright. Thank God the head is still there. You think a beer's head is creepy? Get a load of this guy. I mean, why? Like, why? Just why? There she is. The humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice. How sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Alright, good for you, man. Those are basically head pieces. Let's try this on. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna... Okay, nope, there's that. This is what I wanted to do. Alright, yeah, still not that good. Materia it is. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Shirogami, venture closer if you would and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. No, so you're sending me in as bait, decoy? Okay. I mean, I don't know how this would be a good surveying place, but okay.
少なくともここからは帝国兵がいるようには見えないわね。
よし、ならば隠れる必要もござらん。行って直接話を聞くとしよう。
私たちも行ってみよう。
頼もう。名前村の皆よ、健在でござるか。この一帯の状況を教えてくれい。
あれってまさか侍大将の？
間違いねえ。豪雪様だ。生きてたのか。
ん？皆どうしたでござるか。揃いも揃って化け物でも見たような顔しよって。はは。さては拙者死んだと思われておったな。確かに幾度か死にかけたが、ほれ、足もあればつけてもおらん。
どうしましょう。こんなところを帝国の人に見られたら。
まったくだ。今さら何のつもりで。
あんたどうしてここに？何してるんだよ。
なんだ小僧、村の者か。どうしても何も話を聞きに来ただけでござる。警戒せずとも化けて出たわけではござらん。
そういう話じゃなくて、もうとにかくこっちに早く。
Well, some reception that was. Don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your words again. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Ise of Namai, a farmer. like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kind's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Ha 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 ha. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors, who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one of them. And then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again do you understand. We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the house of the fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Alright, let's see. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Well, to the west. No, I'm not gonna bother with it for now. Alright, so I am pretty convinced that in just a little bit they'll all be asking me for favors as an adventurer. And of course I would be the one that would be like, oh, of course. This way, this way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, Shirigami. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. I already have the blessing of the Kojin. Not sure why I would be afraid. Oh wait, it was... was it... Shift? Control... I forgot how to dive. Shift... Oh, there we go. I mean, it really is a short distance, plus once I obtain flight, I don't think I need to actually go through that a lot. Is he already out of breath? My goodness, man. Ha 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 ha. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the house of the fierce. Alright. Let's try this hat on. That's a nice hat. But I will still go for the materia. You're Shirigami-kun, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me. That might be access only through the waters then.
ここが列車やたったこれだけの人数で戦いを
先の反乱以前はか なりの数の同志が国中に潜んでおった。だが戦火の中で多くの仲間は倒れ、一命を取り留めた者がようやくここに集ったのでござる。任務に出ている者も含め全員をかき集めたとて、かつての戦力には遠く及ばぬが、皆立派な勇国の士。今なおくじけずドマ解放を目指す同志でござる。
そう、我々は大義のため共に命を懸ける同志。そこに貴殿たちが訪ねてきてくれるとは想像していなかったがな。
夕霧、よかった、元気そうだね。思ったよりも早い再会になったけど会えて嬉しいよ。
ああ、今しがたちょうど任務を終えて帰還した。おかげさまで今のところは息災だ。
何？任務を終えたと？ということは若が見つかったのか？
落ち着いてくれ。まずはどうして彼らがお主と共にここへ来たのか、それを聞かせてもらえないだろうか。なるほど、アラミゴの方でそんなことが。
本当だったらすぐにでも帝国軍と戦いたいよ。でもアラミゴ解放軍には立て直す時間も帝国と戦う仲間も必要なんだ。そのためにもドマの解放に力を貸したい。動機はあなたたちと少し違うかもしれないけれど、紅玉会で私たちの決意は見せたつもりだよ。
その心意気しかと受け取った。こちらからもぜひ貴殿たちに協力を願いたい。どうかよろしく頼む。
して夕霧よ、お主に頼んでおった若の捜索はどうなったのだ？
先の反乱で亡くなられた海燕様のご子息、国主の後継者であり、今は我らの主でもある飛燕様を豪雪と私は探していた。敗戦の折、私に民を逃がすように命じた飛燕様はしばしこの地で帝国と戦い続けていたそうだが、最後には深手を負い行方不明になっておられたのだ。しかしこたびの捜索で私はついに飛燕様にお会いすることができた。場所はアジムステップ、ドマの領外だ。
まことでござるか？若はご無事であられたのか？今はどちらに？まさかすでにここへ？
飛燕様はご存命で傷も大方癒えていた。だがドマへの帰還を願う私にこう言われたのだ。民がなお戦を望むのであれば将として戻ろう。しかしこれ以上の戦乱を望まぬのであれば自分の首を持ち帰り帝国に差し出すべしと。飛燕様の首を差し出して助かろうなどとドマの民が思うはずがない。私はそう訴えたのだが、あの方の決意は揺るがなかった。ならば真実を確かめて参りましょうと私はこちらに帰還してきたのだ。
そう出られたか。なるほ らしいご決断にござる。あの方は民あっての主君であると誰より理解しておられる。故にまず民に再起の志がなくば戦いを強いはしまいと言いたいのでござろう。
どうあれ主君に国と命を捨てさせてなるものか。そのような結末知っていった者にも申し訳が立たぬ。私は何があっても戦い続けるぞ。
その問答今は控えておけ。はるばる西方から来てくれた仲間をいたわり、ここは一度休憩といたそう。
Alright, so 3. I need to speak with 3 friends. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. Would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. So they could actually reattune the Aetherite. Awesome. Oh, cutscene. You should hear this, Shirogami. It's just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment, we were pressing home our advantage. The next, we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. My goodness, Xenos is a beast. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst the blades for a time, and then draw close, as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? Apparently him. Do not think there was any joy in it, or justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. Well, our weapons, at least, held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded far eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. Oh, so he became a sword collector in the end. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying. He's collecting swords? We all feel the same. But my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. And the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Oh my, that was intense. Mayhap, a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Zeno soon put paid to that. With the aid of Yutsuyo and the secrets she sold. Okay, I see how it fell then. Shirogami, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamean resistance has struggled, so too has the Dome Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies legion. We are weak, and they strong, yet with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Well, I'm not greedy. I'm torn between these two. I'll go with the first one, though. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. I really hope you're right. Stubborn remainder. Now then, I shall be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time. And even after my return, the search for Lord Hein commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. Or did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Shirogami. Let us go among the people, and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you, if that's alright. By all means, should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. You know, this glamour is good and all, but I think I'm probably soonish gonna go with the samurai, the antiqued Myojin Howdy. Analog hyperdrive, how's it going, friend? Alright, so follow Yuguri to Namai Village. That I shall do. Alright, that's good to hear. Alright, let's see. Well, yeah. Actually, debating. Well, I'll leave it for next time then. Leave the glamour stuff for next time, so that next time I am online and live, it'll be a surprise. Ah, Shirogami. I'm glad to see that you too put thought into your garments. Given the covert nature of our activity, I did not. Okay, sure. Should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pass as traveling merchants, Shirogami as our leader, and we as his assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. I love how it's basically, oh, you minded your garbs. Good. And I did not do such thing? Was it because I thought of doing something like that? You, a merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a man of commerce and more a common sellsword. Ha! I'm gonna go with Hancock's impression. That does a little to assuage my doubts, and if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Fine. Alright, I'll give you my best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk our ire. The Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Yeah, that's really a good thing, honestly. I'm not gonna question it. And what is that? Is that a wolf guy? Oh, that's cool. Traveling merchant with meat, perhaps? Ah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know, not the lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yaxia, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Well, that was easy enough. Foreign peddlers and Namai, whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yaxia that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. Dark. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. I like how it's so easy getting information out of them. I just go and look at them and they just drip with information. Could you at least try a little bit better to hide it? Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. Oh, another goldfish memory person. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, looks like you have taken to avoiding Yangtze ever since the rebellion. Fortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. Was not much better before, true, but has only gotten worse. I mean, I'm happy that at least she doubted me a bit. Shirogami, what have you learned? Well, a lot of stuff. Technically. Liz and I encountered much of the same. That excuse me. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hein to return, and without him... side quests time. Well, that's gonna be for next time. I'm gonna accept this. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it's not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Shirogami, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given into the despair. Well, apparently they have. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up those two first. You there, fancy making some gil? There is a bamboo thicket nearby that the villagers often take from to make scarecrows. However, some mad weasels have appeared in the area of late, and no one has been able to collect any bamboo since. Word has it that there are 3 of them. I will reward you well if you are able to slaughter the whole bunch. I mean, I know that's to the south, but I still need to get that. There's so many frivolous things in this world. We all obsess ourselves with meaningless trinkets, and no one stops to consider important things like turricid paddy fields. The stones that support each field are in need of constant repair, and yet no one seems to care. It is a tough job for one man alone. From the look of you, I would say you are capable of lifting a stone or 2. Would you mind lending me your strength? I will take care of the repair work itself. I simply need you to move several piles of stone to the south, closer to the rice paddies. I guess I could do that. I like to think that my minion is just helping me by having it levitate as well. Okay. This is gonna take me quite a bit to reach all the places. That's no big deal. Oh, apparently those are hunt marks. Let me get them real quick. I had almost forgotten about this ability. I want to see it. Okay, that is awesome. I need to do some organizing real quick. Alright, now that that is dead, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Well, actually, let's put those two back, that here. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. Ah, there we go. And I just need one more of them. Minobis. Oh, does it reshare? Yes, it does share a recast timer. Well, it's good to know that now I also have a somewhat of an AoE. Well, a conal technically. Well, yeah, I'll get it after I go to those two. Oh, the guy's right there. So since the guy's right there, and after that I will probably need to head back and talk to him, I might as well grab this one first. Alright, only one location left. There we go. Alright, time to turn it into this guy. Thank you very much. Now begins the hard work. One does not simply pile the stones aimlessly. There is a special technique that must be employed. I have been training an apprentice, but they were conscripted by that blasted Imperial army. Not a day goes by that I do not long for their return. Ah, but there I go, sharing my entire life story with a total stranger yet again. Here is your reward. Oh, so it's not the first time. I'm glad that he's aware of it. As long as he's aware of it, that's good, I guess. this one is the story one, so we'll have to leave for now. Northeast. Well, yeah, I'll leave it for now. Northwest now. Huh, that's not that far, so after I slay these, I might go and get it real quick. Maybe there's a second way I could reach the village. Alright, time to kill those beasts. Okay, awesome. There we go. $333 to the northwest. Right. I might as well grab it since I'm already here. Still 172 northwest. Wait, where is it? Northeast 65 yalms. I hope it's not on top of that ledge. West. I feel like it's on top of there somewhere. Well. Oh, could be on top of that area. Might be here. Well, okay. Now I just want to get it before doing anything else. Well, at least I'm in the village again, so that's a good thing. And there it is. Alright, after that, I could do these two. Finished. Fantastic. Now that I think of it, there was a time when the villagers used something other than scarecrows to protect the fields. Apparently, people used to prop up the emplaced carcasses of beasts in order to ward off vermin. Some say they used the corpses of baby weasels. Perhaps we only have ourselves to blame for our recent predicament. That's just cruel. Alright, well, I might as well try it on. Oh, that's pretty. No, I'm gonna stick with the materia. You have doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers considered our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There's rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Ajeta. I know he will be glad to help. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Words are hard today. And apparently so is streaming the... Alright, there it is. There he is. Oh, don't mind me just chompling all over your paddy fields. You would like to help me tend to my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. It is a pesky weed that inhabits the growth of rice plants. Come speak with me again once you are done. So, oh, wrong button. There's an arrowhead. There are the other 2 arrowheads. Yeah, for some reason I thought they were actual arrowheads. Like I'd seen arrows sticking out of the ground or something. I mean, they certainly do look like it anyway. I see you have worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought of naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job per se, shall you use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in this bird cage. Please set them free near my paddy fields. Once they have all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I have trained them to recognize that as their signal to begin working. Is that why this quest is called Fly My Pretties? Oh, looks like I'm starting to drop some frames. Alright, let's clap. Thank you so much for all your help. I will not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. I've told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. Still have work to take care of here. I mean, getting an Aether current is a good enough compensation as it could get. How does that work anyway? Does she just had me an orb of air and like, now you can fly, I guess. Well, again, I do hope the work was not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you have reaped, words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather, and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. For today, that means there are probably going to be follow-up quests? No. Alright. Well, here is what I am going to do. So we'll brag ground where? No. Let's go out of the village. Well, where's the Aetherite Plaza? That's usually a good vantage point for the village itself. Alright. So, I am starting to lag a lot. And I'm probably gonna need to give my device a bit of a break from streaming. Also, I have run out of the time allotted for my stream today. So, if you have liked what you have seen, you can go ahead and follow me at the links shown below. My YouTube, I got the links over in my Twitter and my Twitch. You could just head there. I archive my previous streams there. That's basically all it is for, archiving my streams. Here is my schedule. Tomorrow I will be playing Stardew Valley, since it will be Saturday, so look forward to that. I have picked up my farm again where I left off and starting to get back into the game, remember what it was about, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, this brings my stream today to an end. So, till we meet again.